Hey guys, and welcome to Federico Talks Watches, brought to you by Watch You Want. Working title in progress, right? Yeah, it's one of those things. Anyway, today, Tim, we have something pretty special we'd like to do and announce.
Exactly. Now here's the thing. When we talk about emergency in the watch world, 9 times out of 10 we're talking about a Breitling.
Yeah.
I would say this is the one time when I can say we've got a legit watch emergency, not involving a transponder unit or an associated government fine. So take it away.
And no one died either. So it's
Well, that's true. I think we're in good shape because today we've got a great cause and a great solution.
And before we get started, Tim, because we always forget, customary wristwatch check. Now today I'm wearing the PAM 111, a piece that's synonymous with Federico. I've worn it 1,000 times on my show, and I'll give you guys a little close-up.
And I'm wearing a watch that always results in 2 wrist checks, and that's my well-known Grand Tie case Reverso Tourbillon, the Platinum number 2. And of course, it's got that glorious gold movement and tourbillon on the case back, a friendly little fellow, and a gray watch that's in the spirit of today's episode.
So we're going from steel and ETA to platinum and tourbillon. That's how we roll at Watch You Want.
And back.
It's true, and back. Well, don't give it away just yet. But anyway, some background story so you guys can follow along. There's a great watch channel, and he's a friend of mine, and Tim knows him as well. Goes by the name of Bruce Williams. He's an independent channel that does watch reviews. So he doesn't work for a company like we do. He just reviews his own watches, right? And he fell in love with the Rolex Air King, the brand new one. So he sells his collection. He sold a Grand Seiko and I believe a Breitling, amongst other pieces, to get his dream watch at the moment, this steel Air King. Now, he got it, he bought it, he was really happy with it, he reviewed it on his channel. I think it was a couple weeks later or sometime later, the seller contacted Bruce and said, "Hey, Bruce, listen, I really missed the watch, I regret selling it." And Bruce, being the nice guy that he is, because he totally could have said, "No, I bought it, it's mine." Being the nice guy that he is, said, "Listen, I understand, I'll return it." And on the way to returning this gentleman's watch, and this is a mistake by Bruce, he wholeheartedly admitted it, but everybody makes mistakes. He put the Rolex box on top of the roof of the car, and he drove away.
See where this is going?
Now, luckily, I'm not sure if it's that lucky, he realized his mistake right away. He went back to find it, and he actually found the box in the middle of the street. He picked up the watch, and I'm going to put some pictures up here. It's been completely run over by traffic. The watch is destroyed. Rolex can't service it. This is beyond repair.
A total loss, and it's worth mentioning just what a loss this is. This is not me with a box of watches. This is not a collector who has many options. This is a guy who liquidated his savings and his collection to make this watch happen, which basically left him with nothing.
Well, at least left him with no disposable income to rebuild his watch collection. And unfortunately, Bruce said he may have to leave YouTube because, his content is based on his collection. He reviews watches, and some people send him in watches to review, but he no longer has a watch collection. And, that resonated with me because if I lose a Watch You Want watch, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in trouble. But at the end of the day, we're insured. If I lost a watch of mine, that'll hit me a lot harder, especially if I was a one-watch kind of guy.
Yeah.
Imagine being a watch lover with no watch.
Yeah, having to make all of the sacrifices, all that anticipation to get the one true love watch, and then immediately it's gone in the most tragic and irreversible fashion possible. It's one thing to lose a watch, it's another entirely to have this entire sequence that starts with your own mistake and comes back to break your heart. And we were sympathetic to that.
We're sympathetic, and listen, we know it's not the end of the world, it's a luxury item, but at the same time, we're watch lovers.
Yeah. I think we all know that they start out as watches, then we invest so much of ourselves into them that the emotional investment means the watch almost feels like a piece of your heart once you're done with it.
Exactly. And by the way, this whole story was brought to us through email by a longtime viewer of the show, Daniel Mueller.
Yeah, Daniel out of Germany, a longtime viewer going back to my days with the camera taped to a chair, and it was a camera phone. But again, big fan of ours out of Germany, always in correspondence, very friendly, very talkative in our comment boxes, emailed me constantly with comments, questions, thoughts. Just a great friend of the channel and a mutual friend between channels.
Absolutely. Well, after he told me the story, I called up Bruce. I told him to keep his head high. Told him, just to watch, no big deal. Don't quit YouTube because good content is hard to find out there. And, after that, I came into the office and I told you about the situation, Tim, and we said, how can we help this guy out, right?
Indeed. And we brainstormed.
And we talked to some higher ups. And we think we found a way to help him out.
Yeah. From me, from Fed, from Watch You Want, from all of us, from one YouTube channel to another, between friends, what's a watch?
Bruce, this is a gift from Tim and I and our friends at Watch You Want, or your friends at Watch You Want, to help you get back on your feet. We don't want to see you leave YouTube. As we said, good content is hard to find.
So, in that spirit, we've got a watch that is right up your alley in terms of simplicity, in terms of functionality, durability. It's a Bell & Ross BRG 123. This is an officer-style, field-style watch in stainless steel with a real ETA caliber, 2895, no Sellita in here. And the watch is handsome, it's big, it's bold, it's everything aesthetically that we know you like in watches, but hey, there are a few nuances too. From Rolex with a solid case back, we now have a little bit of a display case back. Previously no date, and now you've got one. And again, gorgeous combination of silver, argent, gray, steel. The watch has a lot of presence, I think, with this sunburst.
It does, and it's a go-anywhere watch. It looks great in jeans, with a suit. I think Bruce will really enjoy it, and more importantly, this is our way of telling you, Bruce, please keep making content. It's valuable to the watch community.
Yeah, we don't want to see any of the good guys on YouTube basically folding up shop. There are so many channels now, and it seems like the more there are, the fewer good ones you can find. So, to someone who's sincere, completely non-pretentious, isn't trying to cultivate a personality or put on airs or play a character, this is going from our home to a good home. So, Bruce, this one's for you.
And guys, if you haven't checked out Bruce's channel, a link in the description below. And of course, on that note, please don't forget to check out the Watch You Want Facebook page and Instagram, links in the description below. Some great watch content, even on the days when we don't upload, even though we upload almost every day.
We find a way.
We find a way. And unlike the Federico Talks Watches Instagram, none of that shaky photography stuff here. This is all pro. So, some great watch content, and, it'll show my boss that I'm actually doing my job. So don't forget to go and subscribe, right?
Subscribe.
Anyway, guys, and on that note, thank you so much for watching us on the Watch You Want channel. The title is still working, but we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.